Sprinkle sprinkle guys, you're watching Sergio's Secret, and excuse my hair. I literally was gonna wear a Santa Claus hat until I saw how ridiculous I looked in it. My apologies if my hair looks a little bit messy. So today we're going to be doing my favorites of the year. So some of these stuff I have bought in like throughout the year, some stuff I bought last year, some stuff I bought maybe 2-3 years ago. But these are the things that I love. Honestly, I can probably put like another 20 things because I only really buy things that I love. I don't wear things. If I don't like it, I get rid of it. I give it to my friends. I sell it on Poshmark. I literally don't have anything that I'm not in love with, that I'm not obsessed with. That's just the Virgo in me. I'm wearing this cashmere top. I'm wearing micro shorts. So if it seems like I'm not wearing pants, I'm literally wearing micro shorts. And we're gonna be talking about like my favorite YouTubers, my music, and just my favorites. So this is like an OG like Sergio's Secret video for the people who actually watch my videos long format. And let's get started. But I will be doing like some shopping vlogs and stuff in the month of December because December is like the funnest month of the year, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started with my favorite items of the year. So honestly, we're just gonna start it by like random categories, and then we'll just kind of go from there. There's not a lot of beauty things because I don't really talk like a lot of beauty stuff on my channel. If that's something that you guys want me to talk a lot about, you guys can let me know. But I'm not really known for talking about beauty products, but if you guys want to know, just let me know. So this year has definitely been the year of totes. I bought a few totes this year, and I have a new one that I haven't showed you guys. I did post it on my TikTok, but I did not post it on like a long format video. So let's get started with that one. So I bought this Saint Laurent duffel bag. So I have a little bit of travels in 2026. I keep saying 2026. And particularly like in the beginning of the year, I have a few trips lined up. I will talk about those as like that comes up. And I wanted like a nice black everyday tote because I did buy this KHAITE one, which I'll talk about in the beginning of the year in January, but I didn't have like a nice like black leather tote. I did have my Givenchy Antigona, but I ended up giving that to my mom just because I don't really use it. It was too structured. I bought it in 2018. I feel like it didn't reflect my personal style now. I do really want a Balenciaga city bag, but you already know how I feel about Balenciaga. It's too expensive for it to be pre-loved. Even with my discount, I was like, you know what, I don't really want to spend the money for it. So I ended up going to, so here in Dallas they did an outlet which is owned by Net-a-Porter. They had a sample sale. I went probably like on day like 3 or something, and I had like these clothing stuff, and then one of the ladies there was like, oh my god, they have this bag in the back, let me go bring it, I think this is totally your style. And I really didn't think too much of it because there was like an Eyewear bag that I liked, but it was still like $1,000 and it had a scratch on it. So I was like, you know what, it's probably gonna be like over $1,000. She brings out a Saint Laurent dust bag. She brings out this bag, 500 bucks. I asked her, I loved it because I was looking for black and silver because this KHAITE tote is black with gold hardware. So I wanted something with silver hardware. I wanted something that was kind of like that Balenciaga style. And I was thinking about getting like a Tory Burch Lee and the really big one, but it had too much hardware. I wanted something that was very simple. And she put out this 500 bucks. I put all my other stuff down that I had already like thought about buying, and I said, you know what, all these things I can find at TJ Maxx, I can find at the Rack. Put all that up. I want this. So I ended up walking out with this Saint Laurent duffel bag from the outlet sample sale. It was $500. And it was really stiff when I bought it. Even though it's been like already 2 weeks, it's already getting a nice shape. If it's my laptop, if it's my camera, if it's absolutely like everything that I fit in here, like if it's I will do what's in my bag. If it's like my hairsprays, I always have hairsprays, a comb, a blush brush with a Weston Atelier, some medication, a workout outfit because I'll be going to Pilates after work, a little aloe set, even though I hate aloe, and just like a bunch of other stuff. Like it, and I can put another bag, and I have like electrolytes, it has more medication, it just has everything that I can fit in here. It has a zipper, and I wanted something that I could take to Pilates class, I can take to work, I can take to travel, I can take you know, if I'm having a solid core class that I can just throw in the locker. You know, sometimes I have a Pilates class at 5 in the morning. I just want to walk around or go to the coffee shop and or go to the gas station with my Red Bull and buying a pack of cigarettes and just walk around. I wanted a bag that gave this aesthetic like Lindsay Lohan, and I'll play this TikTok video was the vibe I was going to. Shawty wanna know if I'm famous. All of a sudden, now the bitch start changing. That is really can be up, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna find anything like this, especially for this price point. I did have a budget about like 1,500 bucks, but I mean that I had set aside for Christmas that I wanted to buy for. I ultimately was gonna get a Sac de Jour soft, but when I saw this, I said this is a million times better. I think it suits my current style, and I love it. Even though this has been only in my wardrobe for 2 weeks, I have not switched out of this tote. So I mean, I love it. The next one is this KHAITE tote. This is a Kate Freya tote. I bought this in January. Again, at the time, I needed a black everyday leather tote. This is really nice. It's this black green leather. It has this suede lining. It has a pouch on the inside. The only branding is this little Kate here. It's very minimal, and it's just like an open toe. It goes with all my basic like outfits. I dress very minimal these days, and so I just wanted something that can just literally go with everything. And I mean, this is very lightweight. It fits a decent amount. It doesn't fit as much as this, so I really want something that can fit a little bit more. But this is more nicer in the spring and summer, just because proportionately with the jacket it can look like a little off. But I love this tote. Like I will be alternating back into this like in a few months. Right now I'm in my honeymoon stage with that Saint Laurent bag. But I use this for like up until I bought that Saint Laurent one. So I've used this for 10 months straight. It has no corner wear. It has no strap wear. It has no wear on the inside. I mean, it's holding up pretty well. It was a pretty penny, but I love this tote, and it was a great purchase. I just needed nice totes. So now I have one with gold hardware, one with silver hardware, and they're both kind of different, but I like them. And so, like I said, it was a year of the basic tote. I didn't want to get like a Neverfull. I didn't want to get like a monogram bag. I wanted something that was just very easy to go, and I wanted things that were very incognito. And then the last tote is this ROMY tote from Tory BURCH. Obviously this was gifted from the team, and I picked it up in this chocolate brown color. I got this in January. I did use this up to like February, and then once it started after the anniversary sale, the Nordstrom anniversary sale, you know how they have all that fall preview, I already get into the fall mood. So I kind of after the anniversary sale ended, like I forgot when it ended. Time goes by so fast. I think like in mid-August, like right before my birthday, like September 4th, I was already in my fall like pumpkin spice latte era. And so I started using it, and it's been in my rotation. Again, I love this because you can fit more here than in the KHAITE tote, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I gave my mom the gray ROMY bucket bag, and I just love the ROMY collection, and I'm getting a few more ROMY pieces. I love this. And then I also, the TORY team also gifted me this little dog for my birthday, this little cute charm, so I have it in this ROMY, and I love it. And like I said, it was a year of the tote, and then now I'm looking for like the perfect like cream tote. I still have my Bottega Veneta acro tote, which I love, and I will be using. I should probably take it to Dino so they can clean it out, but I am looking for another kind of white, like a creamish tote, or like more of a neutral color tote. But I am not usually like the big bag person, but during the day I do carry my agenda, I do carry my laptop, I do carry my camera. You know, I do work out. I do go to a little like gay Pilates class. Like I be the only little gay boy in there, and I have to have something that carries all that stuff, and that's why I need the totes. I'm not the type of person like on my day off, I'm not carrying like a big tote. I'm carrying very like a little gay bag, but I'm not carrying something ridiculously big. But from actual like 5 days out of the week, I do tend to carry more of the bigger bag. Next thing, we're going to talk about tops, and then we'll talk about jackets like later on. So I always get asked what are my favorite white t-shirts, guys. They are these. I'm somebody that refuses to spend a lot of money on white clothing, especially like white shirts. White jeans I can spend a little bit more, but I stopped buying like white. Like I remember I used to buy shirts from like the Row that were white, like very expensive white button-ups that I would spend over $100 on. I do have like some whites, like I bought a white Saint Laurent t-shirt not too long ago, but I bought that pre-loved for like 60 bucks, so that's like different. But my favorite t-shirts are these ones from UNIQLO. They are the mini tee. I'm gonna leave them in the description box, and well, anything that I could find, because some of the stuff you can't find online. But these are $15, guys. It comes in black, it comes in every color. I have these in a lot of colors, but obviously white one is my favorite one. I love things that are like cropped. Now this is not super croppable, it will show your whole stomach. I do tend to wear like a lot of higher waisted denim, and if I wear low waisted denim, it's like a good little bridge because my stomach like is super flat now, and I just love them. And if I get a stain on them or whatever, I don't care. It's not the end of the world. I'm like putting it through. It's not sheer at all. I mean, these are just really great t-shirts for the price point. For 15 bucks, honestly, you cannot go wrong, and I love them. Okay, next one is this UNIQLO button up from JW Anderson. Again, I think I have like 3 of these. Like I said, these are 40 bucks. I mean, this is not see-through at all. This is actually really great quality. I would say UNIQLO makes really great basics. I do like their heat tech. I do like all of their like white like basic clothing. This is cropped too because I do wear like a lot of higher waisted denim, so you don't really get like that midriff. But if I do wear lower, like now that I'm thinner, I can get away with it. But these are perfect. This is a small. It's like, I love it, and it only has a little JW Anderson, which I wish it didn't have it, but I mean, for 40 bucks, I can't be complaining. I love all of these, so if you're looking for some nice white basics, UNIQLO can be your best friend. Now, next one is this KAITE. Well, I bought this off of Poshmark. I want to say, like, in the beginning of summer. I first wore it, and now that I think about it, I was gonna add more bags, like not these ones, like these are my bigger bags. I haven't shown you my smaller bags. I was gonna add my Sevet symmetry pouch, but I don't know where it's at, so pretend we added my Sevet symmetry pouch. But anyway, so I bought this. I knew I was gonna go to Austin. I bought this because I was gonna be in Austin for the weekend, and I wore these with like micro shorts, with like my Tacova boots, with my little Sevet. And it's like this really nice thick like denim shirt. Like it is a nice shirt, and I knew that I was gonna rewear this. I haven't worn it since like probably like 2 months. I probably wear it even like tomorrow, but it's kind of cold here in Dallas now. I wore it with like this golden goose belt that had like these little hearts and stuff on it that I wore it with like a little gay little handkerchief. I don't know what you call it, like those little like ascots. I mean, I styled it like closed, open, micro shorts. I have the matching Bryce denim in this and the Danielle jean. I wore them together like a little Canadian tuxedo. I wore it with my Prada bolo tie. Like, I definitely styled this a lot. I wore this a lot, and now that I remember, the last time I did wear it was like in October. So I will be re-wearing this probably until the rodeo season in Houston. I'm just waiting for the lineup to see what concert tickets I want to buy, but this would be cute with like maybe white Tacova boots and maybe like micro short. And I just love this. This was a really great purchase. I remember when I bought it, I got it delivered on a Saturday, and then I drove to Austin on like that Saturday. Like, I remember I bought that Burberry plateau to that in Austin that weekend. It was with like the boys. And I had such a good time. I love hanging out with all my friends, and I got so many compliments on this. Like, I wore this on 6th Street, and you guys know I always have a good old time. For glasses, I have 5 pairs of glasses. First one are my Ray-Ban Metas. I cannot live without these. Like, I have to have these when I work out. If I'm not outside, I have to have these when I'm at work. I will be upset. If I know I do not have these at work, I will have a shitty day at work. I love listening to music. I love being on phone calls. I don't really use it for pictures or photographs. The only time I use it is like when I use it for blogs, which I don't really use it. I don't know, I feel like a creep using the camera in front of like people that are like employees, like asking them a question, because people have done that to me, or even like in public at a bar one time, somebody did that to me. And somebody did that to me the other day while I was walking down the street in Deep Ellum, and I fucking hate when people like weirdo, like when grown ass straight men use this shit. Get the fuck out of my fucking face, okay? Get the fuck out of my fucking face, okay? I don't want to be consent to be recorded, okay? Don't put this shit in front of your fucking face. I'm putan. Okay, KAITE all over people glasses. You guys know I love KAITE. I think I got these ones. Actually, I think I got both of these this year. First ones are these like Charlie XX ones. These are actually on sale on the KAITE website, so I'm gonna leave them down below because I bought some things from the KAITE sale. They're very like brat, very Charlie XCX. I wore these to the Charlie XCX concert that I went to in March, or like in the spring. I love them. They're kind of dirty. I need to clean them. I was really bad at not putting my glasses in the cases, but now I've been a lot better. But I love these. These are very brat, like such an era, and I love them. And then I got these ones for my birthday, which are kind of like a classic kind of square one. I mean, you can't get more classic. And these are smaller, so you can get away with wearing them with a cap. So I love both of these. I love these Saint Laurent metal ones. I bought these for my birthday. They're made in Japan, metal, Saint Laurent, very classic. You guys know I love Saint Laurent. And I had my Tom Ford Bronsons, but I lost those. But the next one are these. And I also have another pair of Tom Fords that are like that I got during the anniversary sale, but I don't know where they're at. And then these are the ones I probably wear the most. So you see me photographed it because I can wear these during the night. But I love all these glasses. These are all my favorite glasses of the year. Next up are smaller bags. I have 3 smaller bags that I like. I did buy way more bags this year, but these are the ones I use the most. I could put my Laya. I could put like another Bottega bag, my little Goyard St. Louis that I bought last year. But these are my Valentino, Raffia. What else did I buy? A Saint Laurent suede bag, my Symmetry Sabette pouch. I did buy a decent amount, but these are the ones that I use the most. Okay, first of all, I bought this one last year in December. This is the Toteme T clutch. I bought this one obviously when I was like 40-50 pounds bigger. It looked really well proportionately, and now I feel like this is a little bit too big. This bag is really nice to go out in when I need to carry my laptop, a portable charger, sunglasses. This is a perfect work bag, and it's also a perfect Sunday funday bag, or like where I'm gonna be bopping around in the whole city and I'm not going to be home like for the whole day, where I don't want to carry like a big tote. This is really great because I can put portable charger, I can put medication in here, I can put, you know, electrolytes, I can put everything in this bag. I can put a full-size perfume. I love this. Okay, so if I need to have a bag for the full day, I will pack this up really well. I really like it. Can make it a shoulder bag, crossbody. I can wear it as a clutch. I like to wear it as a shoulder bag. I've never been a big crossbody girl. I love shoulder bags, or I love carrying it like a little clutch, like you know, that's the vibe. And I love this. If you guys have been thinking about the Toteme T clutch, I love it. I mean, I've had it for a year and it's holding up pretty well. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up is this Golden Goose bag. I bought this last year when my dog died. I remember I was going to go to New Orleans to see Taylor Swift, and I bought this like a week before, or maybe like even 3 days before, and they had customized it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it has like my dog, Sprinkle Sprinkle. My coworkers call me Sprinkle. I don't know if I guys told you that already. Little Virgo thing, and I recently got it updated. I added more things on it. Brat, which is like my favorite album. Charlie XCX, obviously that's my most listened album of the year. Well, actually like the deluxe version, but we put the original Brat. And then Aperol Spritz is my favorite drink to drink. Okay, I used to be like a lot of Red Bull vodka girly. I don't really drink a lot of Red Bull vodka because it keeps me up all night. But an Aperol Spritz I love. Like 2 of these like on a Sunday and I'm done. And I love to smoke a little cigarette moment. So we added some little nude painting. And I like because people think that this is a sticker, but it's actually like painted on. And I love it. I will be adding more things on here. I probably will put like I don't know, like 713. I'll probably put like more things. I'll probably put something for rodeo season on here. I'll probably put like something Texas. I don't know what I'm gonna put on it. But I love, like, I'm not a big tattoo person. I don't like tattoos on me personally. So I feel like this is like what I'm working with, okay? Because I would put all this, but then I would regret it like 5 years later. But this is like on bag. And then the last bag is my Row 90s bag. See, this is what I mean. This is good for dinner and then going home. Going dinner, going out, and going home, okay? Like where it's like less than 4 hours or 5 hours out for the night, okay? This is for the whole day. So this is what I mean. They're both beautiful. They're both silver hardware. They're both nice. But this is like, I'm going to brunch. I'm going to run errands. I may meet a friend after. I may go to a friend's house. I may go to church. Like, this is like a whole day activity bag. This is like a few hours activity bag. Like, I can still fit stuff in here, but not as much as this. So these two have been working overtime this year. Obviously, these are my silver hardware smaller bags. My gold hardware bags, obviously my Bottega Veneta Bang Bang. And then my Alaya little half heart bag. Those are like my two going out bags in the gold hardware. But you guys know I'm more of a silver person, even though I'm wearing a gold necklace and a two-tone watch, but I'm more of a silver person than gold. You guys already know that, so there's that. Shoes, it's definitely been a Golden Goose year. I'm actually adding a silver one before the end of the year. So honestly guys, I don't really spend a lot of money on designer shoes. If that's one thing I would tell my younger 20s, is like all those like Chanel, Valentino, Alexander McQueen, all those designer shoes that I spent over $5,000, $1,200 on, I would not buy those like again. But one thing I never have regretted were buying Golden Goose sneakers. First of all, they're not as ridiculously priced as some of these other brands. And second, they're supposed to look dirty. And for me, I live such like a fast and casual and like brat lifestyle that I don't care that they look a little dirty. And plus, they're supposed to look like that. Like, I mean, I could probably like clean them up for a little bit. But I have this gold pair and they have like love and dream. I put the little charms on here. And then I have these black ones. I have like two other pairs, but though I don't really wear them. I wear those maybe occasionally, but I'm gonna get the silver glitter ones because I did have a silver glitter ones that I bought like that I got for my birthday like in 2020, but I retired those because those were like bust at the house. Even these look a little busted. Like I compared them, but they're supposed to look like that over age, and I just love like the more busted they look. Like they look busted. They look like busted the house down, busted the house down, Houston, Texas. Okay. They look like she's been walking these streets of 713, okay? She's been walking deep at Lemon Dallas. She's been walking 6th Street in Austin, okay? She's been walking all over Texas, okay? These have been busted the house, but the more busted they look, guys, honestly, I love it, okay? I think it goes with my aesthetic, but I love them. I love Golden Goose. And then the other shoe that I would put are these like Gucci mules. I do love Tory Burch Mellow mules. I talk about those all the time. I have like 5 pairs of those. I love them. But I got these in the summertime and I love clunking around in these. Like, these are so cute because I don't really wear like a lot of like monogram stuff. Like, I think this is the only monogram thing I'm showing you. I'm not a big monogram thing. I think for every 30 items that I have in my wardrobe, maybe one is monogram. I don't mind a little monogram moment, but it can be the only monogram thing I have on in my outfit. So I like these. For bottoms, I have 2. Are the ARITZIA Effortless pant. Okay, I had to buy these in like a size 2 because I was a size 10 and now I'm a size 2. These are just the best pants ever. I know that these are, I think these are polyester. I know, like, I try to be like cautious about materials and stuff, but these are very anti-resistant, like anti-wrinkle. And I'm somebody who just be throwing my shit everywhere, and sometimes I need to like find things, or like I put things in luggage. Like if I have to go to Houston like in the next few hours and this is like on the floor, like in my closet, I can just go like and put them in my luggage and I'm good to go. And I just love them. I love ARITZIA Effortless pant. Next are KHAITE Danielle jeans. I have another pair, but they're in the dry cleaners, and I literally just ordered this in the Lincoln color. They're like a really like dark wash. I'll insert a picture of it here. I literally ordered those, so those should be here probably like in the next few days or so. But these are the best jeans ever, guys. So I would say Danielle jeans, no stretch, 25. So you can tell that my waist is really small. I love these for boots and for like little loafers and stuff. These don't look the best with sneakers. The Abigail is like the same as Danielle jeans, but Abigail is more like a little bit more crop. Abigail looks better more with sneakers, but these are the best jeans ever. I do have some Abigails as well. They are incredibly stupidly expensive, but I love KHAITE, and don't hate the player, hate the game. I love these so much, and I can't wait to get my Lincoln wash in them because those are gonna be the pair that I'm gonna be wearing, because I've been wearing these non-stop. I probably have been wearing this wash, like this is like a classic, like I think this is the wash. I've been wearing these non-stop for the last like 2 months, so I needed to add another pair, and I decided to get the Lincoln. I wanted to get the Boone color, but I already have the Abigail's in the Boone color, like, so I was like, I don't really need 2 of the same one, but I don't have the Lincoln color, so yeah, so you'll see those like later on. But I love them. Their favorite that I'm gonna mention is, let's shout out to the GLP girls. Okay, for the people that have been on GLPs or been doing Pilates or whatever, round of applause for you. I've been on a GLP, and I know I get so much hate. Like, I was talking about this the other day on my Instagram stories, but even like in my personal life, because I have like a personal Instagram as well, And just the amount of hate that I get, like, from people that I know in my personal life that have such a problem with me being on a GLP-1. Well, now I'm not on Ozempic anymore. I'm not even on trizepatide. I'm on like a completely different medication. I'm actually on Retta now, so that's like a whole other conversation. And I just, like, the amount of hate that I have gotten, I don't even think I'm like that thick, okay? Like, yes, that I went from like almost 190 pounds, sized almost 30 pants. Like, I remember I bought a pair of KHAITE jeans at Saks in Houston in January, and a size 30, no stretch, and I can barely button them up. These are a size KHAITE 25, and I have space for them. I was literally a size 10, like, I had a tummy, and these were a size 10 Aritzia Effortless pant. These are a size 2. These Aritzia shorts are a size 2. Okay, so I did lose weight. People want to say like I'm cheating. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so shout out to the GOP girls. If you're on a GOP, you know, even though I'm not on one right now, honestly, fuck what people say. Like, I do not give a fuck that people are upset that I am on a GOP, and I'm not going to apologize for me being on a GOP. I hate all these like people that are saying like, oh, you're too young, you're 25, like blah 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 blah, you shouldn't be on this. I don't give a fuck. Okay, this is my body. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and if I have consequences later on, pues ni modo. Okay, I just don't care. Okay, you guys know I'm not like, I don't have to explain myself, but I'm just saying to the people that have been going through it, like other people judging them, and I have a lot of friends too that are like, that I recommended them to my like my doctor, and they're like, oh my god, I lost all this weight so fast, but how do you deal with all the criticism? And I said, you know what, fuck them. So they're just mad because you were able to do it and they did it. And you know, obviously I do exercise, I do eat like a lot of protein. Si me cuido, girl, okay? Like, si me cuido inside and out. I be eating really well. I take all my vitamins, I take all my medications. Like, even though I'm not really like on medication, like I'm literally just like on prep, but like, si me cuido. So I don't understand why people get upset about doing something that doesn't affect you in your personal life. And honestly, I'm like living my best skinny privileged life. Like, this has opened, me being thinner has just opened so many doors on me. And I know people have such a problem with that, like saying the word thinner or saying the word skinnier or just feeling like more privileged. Like, I just feel a lot better, and people treat me a lot better. And when I wake up, like when I look at myself in the mirror, like naked, like after the shower, when I weigh myself in the scale, like I love what I see. I'm like, oh my god, what do I want to wear? And I always used to wear jackets, and I used to like cover my stomach because I was so insecure about that. And now I don't even have to do any of that. And I love my hair, I love the length, I'm trying to grow out like a little beard. Obviously in 2026, I do have like more like workout goals. Like, I want it to be kind of have like my skinny like little era, not twink because that's not what I am, but I want to have like my little skinny era. But I definitely do want to like tone up my arms and stuff, but that's in 2026 is like, that's more of the agenda for summer. So that will be kind of starting getting planned out like as of now, like, and like I'm already thinking about that now, because you know, your goals are always like 6 months plus ahead, as I always see it. So I started GOP in January. That's why I had a skinny privileged summer, and I had a skinny privileged in brat fall and winter, and I want to have a hot girl summer for this coming summer. So I have to work out. So you know, you think about these things ahead, okay? So I did want to mention that. Fragrances, guys, I have gotten so many fragrances in PR. These are the ones that I love. Okay, I may be a little gay delicate flower. I'm very sensitive, like in a sense where like I'm just like, I love to be like, I just love to be bien chiflado, okay? Like, I don't know how to say it in English. I'm just very chiflado. My parents saben que soy bien chiflado. My co-workers saben que soy bien chiflado. All my friends, everybody that knows me knows that I'm very chiflado. Like, I always get my way no matter what it is. Like, I may have to like I don't know, like for whatever reason, I always get my way. So bien chiflado. So like for me, I've always been more into masculine fragrances. So this YSL Y Eau de Parfum, you know, I just don't like very women fragrances. There was a time where I was into like the flower bombs and the YSL Black Opium, like the glittery one. I'm not really into those. I love a good masculine scent. But this YSL one, oh my god, I love this. And then this Maison Margiela Celestial Whispers, and I don't know what's going on with this. Oh my god. If you want like a really nice masculine scent, I think these are it. I did take a break from all my Byredo perfumes and like all the other perfumes because I've been getting so many fragrances in PR, but these are probably my favorite ones that I've gotten all year. And I've gotten like 3 or 4 versions of these, and I love every single version of them. Like, thank you to my YSL beauty team. Last favorites that we're gonna talk about are going to be jackets. Of course, I could put like my Tacova Annie boots, I can put like so much more things, but this video is going to be super fucking long, and now I decided that I need to do this every single 6 months. So like in June and July do a favorites, and then like a mid-year favorites, and then do one like for now, because actually it's a lot. Okay, first things first is this Toteme jacket. I bought this in January or February. I bought this in January because I did wear this for like a month, and then it just became too hot to wear it. It's basically this oversized, like it's kind of like that Burberry quilted jacket. This is an extra small. Obviously Toteme is like super oversized, super huge. It's just like a nice quilted, you know. Sometimes I'd be like a little sleepy at work, so during lunch I will go to the lunchroom, and this is no tea, no shade, because I'll be doing this, okay, off the clock. Okay, I'll be putting my little head in here, and I'll be passing out, okay? I'll be taking them grown-ass man naps, because I improvise, because, you know, I'm booked and busy the moment I clock out, okay? I got things to do, got money to make, okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, power nap in the pillow, I love it. I love this, it packs easily, kind of man-repelling, because it's, like, very bulky. It doesn't really have, like, a lot of form, but I do love this. And I wore this for Thanksgiving at my friend's house watching the Cowboys game, and I got a lot. All my straight friends were like loving this, and I love this. It's super, super cute. I wore them with my Valentino brown loafers, my Fendi brown baguette, and like a white turtleneck. I don't know what I wore. White turtleneck, and I think my Toteme jeans. And I also have the very long ones in, well, actually I got gifted from Farfetch like a few years back, and I still love that. I was going to talk about my KHAITE leather jacket, but I talk about that jacket every time I have a chance. I also bought a Courrèges one. This is probably my favorite leather jacket that I bought all year. I have been wanting a crop leather jacket for the longest, and I didn't want to buy no fur, and I didn't want to buy no faux leather. No matter how good of a faux leather it is, it's always going to look cheap. You know, and I hate to say that, but it's true. Like, even as Stella McCartney, like, no matter how much you try to replicate real leather, you will never be able to replicate something that is actual, like that comes from the earth, like from an animal. You will never ever be able to replace it. Kind of like fake meat, okay, bioengineered meat. You will never be able to like do that, okay? So I'm not a big fan of like faux leather. You know, once upon a time I was, but honestly, now that I'm getting older and I care about like fibers, I care about like things lasting, I'm not really into faux leather at all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Like, I don't really like faux leather. I do have a few faux leather pieces that I still have that I'm not gonna get rid of just because I have this new opinion. But I don't like faux leather things, okay? I will not be caught dead buying new faux leather things. But anyway, this is a jacket, AOC. I bought this at last call for like 400 bucks, $350. It retailed for like 1,500 bucks. Black crop, size 6. I've been wearing it with denim, with my micro shorts. I mean, I've been wearing this with everything. I think everybody needs more than one black leather jacket. Very classy, very cute. Obviously, my Oreo tweed Moncler jacket. I love you so much. This is the first purchase that I bought when I moved back to Dallas like 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago happened like, I think today or yesterday. And I love it. I remember I was like, should I buy this Oreo tweed jacket? And I wore it literally today, and I get so many, it's so cold in Dallas again. I love this jacket. It's my favorite jacket. And I have like a lot of nice jackets, but this is my favorite Moncler jacket out of Moncler, Canada Goose. Obviously I prefer Moncler. Just so cute. I just love it. It's like my prized possession. Literally, Taylor Swift posted a picture with like her friends like going on a vacation in Denver, I think. And one of her friends had this jacket, and my friends were saying, oh my god, you have the same jacket as Taylor Swift's friend. But I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Worth the money. I still wear all my other Moncler jackets, but those are like my favorites of 2026. I don't know, I keep saying 2016. Okay, I was like literally like a fetus like 10 years ago, but these are my favorite items. I like definitely am in love with everything. I'm in love with my life. I just be living like my best skinny privilege sprinkle lifestyle, and I'm just unapologetically myself, okay? It's either you love me, you hate me. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. And I hate to use this word because I'm just unapologetically myself. Y no me importa lo que otras personas piensan. I love my life. I love like everything that I do. We just need to elevate in 2026. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Everything, and I'm just in love with my little gay homosexual life. Like, I love it, and we'll see how I will look, because I feel like I will look like a different person at the end of next year, because there's a lot of things to be done. But right now estoy contento, but next year there's it's a game. Well, now, you know, like I said, now se hacen las cosas ahora. Even before the years, you're already thinking about ahead. So even like last month, I was already thinking about what I want to get accomplished by the end of this year. You're always supposed to think forward and not look at the past, because the past just happened. Lo que pasó, pasó. And what you have to do is hacer adelante en esta vida, because you can't change what already happened. So, I mean, put that on period, okay? What you know about that. So, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching this. And I know it kind of like went like a little bit more personal, but I mean, that's just how I've always been myself. And thank you for allowing me to be myself, because I appreciate it. And this is also my channel, but I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Sprinkle, sprinkle.